My name is Korey Browning. I play quarterback for the Fayetteville Commandos, but most importantly, I'm an engineer in the United States Army, and I have been for a good 5 years now, and I really love doing it. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I think Ohio is the greatest state in the world. I really do. I think Ohio has a lot to offer, and once all this COVID-19 stuff is done, I can't wait to go back home and see my family and check up on their status. I think I'm one of the rookies, I would guess, on the team. I haven't been with the team that long. I've only been on the team since January, but I really love everything this team has to offer. I think this team is heading in the right direction. I think we've got the right people at the right positions, and I wouldn't ask for anything else. I am a diehard Browns fan. I think the Browns are heading in the right direction as well. So, we made some really good signings. We got Jack Conklin, we got Austin Hooper. I think this team is heading in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before we get in the playoffs, and hopefully a matter of time before we actually get a little bit of Super Bowl experience. But we'll see any given Sunday. But like I said, I'm a diehard Browns fan. So I think my favorite college team would probably be Ohio State, without a doubt. Ohio State is the greatest college football team ever. That might be a little biased, but hey, I honestly believe that. I mean, our 8 national championships, and I think it's 39 Big Ten championships. I don't think there's any team, maybe not the national championship side, but I don't think there's any team that, can compete with that, those numbers right there. So, I think we're heading in the right direction as well. I mean, we got Ryan Day. He's a well-established coach already. He's only been a head coach for 1 season. Justin Fields, I think might be the best, if not the second best quarterback in the country. And, I think these guys are, they're loaded up, and, I think it's only a matter of time before we win another national championship. I would have to say my current favorite player would probably be Aaron Rodgers. He's not my favorite player of all time, but he's one of my favorite players to watch. I mean, just the passion he has for the game. I mean, I know a lot of people struggle playing with him, but I think that goes to show you his competitive side, his competitive nature, and just the way he reads a defense, calls an offense, and really puts that zip on the football, and that accuracy, and who wouldn't like Aaron Rodgers? But I would have to say he's probably my favorite current player right now. So I'll have to say my all-time favorite NFL player would have to be Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is, without a doubt, I think the greatest quarterback of all time. Just the way he played the game, and the way he was able to orchestrate on offense and read a defense. And I know he had some really good players around him too. I mean, you look at his days with the Colts, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, all them, fantastic weapons that he had. But I really do think he is, the greatest player of all time. And then just the person he is, he does a lot of good things for the community. I watch Peyton places all the time. I just honestly believe he is the embodiment an athlete should be. Every athlete should try to, embody, the way he played the game, his fierce competitive nature, and just, skill set. So, yeah, Peyton Manning. So my favorite athlete. So I think my favorite athlete of all time would probably be Bo Jackson. I think Bo Jackson is the greatest athlete ever. He was able to play football, baseball, all that good stuff, and he was able to be an all-star in baseball and a Pro Bowler in football, at the same time. So I think that's amazing. I don't think there will ever be another athlete like him. I mean, you can make an argument for Tim Tebow, but Tim Tebow's got to make, he's got to make the big leagues first. So, but I would have to say Bo Jackson. So what are my thoughts on the COVID-19 suspension? So this is more than just football. It was more than just a football move. There's a lot of people that are suffering out there, and I think suspending the season was probably the best move right now. Now it's just a suspension. It's not going to be permanent. But I think everyone's going to really be eager to go out there and play football again. And everyone's going to have an even more passion from the game because they realize, hey, this game can be taken from me at any moment. I know I will. I'll get out there and I'll play the game 100%, play it the right way, play it the honest way. And I'm just really excited to get out there and, just really, give it all I got and, play the game the way it's meant to be played. So do I have any animals? Currently I have no animals, but hopefully that's going to change here soon. I'm trying to get a dog. I'm trying to adopt a dog. I'm looking at this pit bull right now, and I'm looking at a German Shepherd as well, but hopefully I'll have a dog here sometime soon, but it has to be the right fit. I'm a big dog guy. So hopefully sometime soon I can have my own dog. My dream job. So I have to say my dream job would be law enforcement. Not necessarily a cop, but maybe like FBI, CIA, DEA, all that good stuff. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We'll see where life takes me. You never know. I might retire from the Army, but if I had to choose any other job, it would probably have to be on the law enforcement side. So my favorite memory as a commando. I've been on the team long enough to have like a stockpile of memories, but I would probably have to say my favorite memory as a commando would probably be the first game of the season. I mean, that was the first time I strapped up my pads and played outdoor football since college. So it was really nice, getting out there. Very good bombardment of memories, but yeah, it'd probably be the first time that I played a full game as a commando. So what is my favorite memory as a football player ever? So I have to say my favorite memory as a football player would have to be my first touchdown in college, I would guess. Because what was special about it was it wasn't a pass, wasn't a run, it was a catch. And I'll remember that, for a long time. I mean, it wasn't my only touchdown catch ever, but it was something. It was something, new because, it was my first, collegiate touchdown. And, I'll remember that, for a long time. So I'd have to say that would be my favorite. Play any other position, what would it be? So I play quarterback now, but I would have to say, so I played linebacker in high school too. So I played quarterback and linebacker. So I think if I could play any other position, it would be the linebacker. I like hitting people. I like tackling, all that stuff. But I think linebackers are the smartest people on the football field. I think they, sometimes they even got to be smarter than, quarterbacks at times, or even smarter than coaches. So, just they have to have, that fast mentality, the fast reaction skills, and they got to be able to recognize formations. They got to be able to fill holes. So I would have to say I'd probably be a linebacker if I wasn't a quarterback. So football would be my favorite sport, but if I had to choose something else, it would be baseball. So I was fortunate enough to play football and baseball in college, and I really had, fun playing both games. But if I couldn't choose football, I would definitely choose baseball as my favorite sport.
New world order.